Time now to get over to the kitchen and check in with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher, who has a guest with her today, Chef Christian Hirschman from the Overton. Judi?
Well, that's right, Scott, and happy Valentine's Day to you and all our viewers. Christian, I'm really glad you could join us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're going to be preparing a dish that is going to be served at the St. Jude Festival?
This dish is not going to be served at the St. Jude Festival, but mainly because it was Valentine's. I thought we should maybe focus a little bit on that today.
I love that about you.
Yeah.
We're excited about your new restaurant, and you can find out a lot more information on the event by going on mysuncoast.com. But today's dish is...
We're doing a pink gnocchi.
Pink gnocchi.
Yes.
I'm really excited about this. And gnocchi really is something that's pretty easy to prepare, and you're going to empower our viewers, right?
That's right, exactly right. Very easy to prepare, something that really anyone can do.
I think it's a great idea, and I guess we'll run out and buy some dark chocolate bars, according to Stephanie, so we can all be healthy. I like that excuse. So stay with us throughout the hour, as Christian is going to bring us a beautiful pink Valentine gnocchi today. All right, this is going to be an easy dish that's going to empower you, so Christian, take it away.
Great. So one of the things we could do at home is we could cook, start with cooking potatoes. So we take a simple Idaho potato, which we have over here next to us. We'd peel it. In the restaurants, we use a lot of this vacuum bagging, so we like to vacuum pack the cut potato and then cook it in water. But you simply can cook it at home, just like you do mashed potatoes. So we're going to go ahead and open up our bag here.
And I love the whole sous vide process, and nowadays there's several different machines that you can buy, and it's really easy to learn in the directions how to do, so you get a really consistent product.
Very consistent. Then we, and with the gnocchi it's nice because you won't let any of your starch bleach into the water. So you want all that starch to bring a nice dough together. So then we go to a food mill, which is an old tool here, and we crank and kind of mash or rice all of our potatoes into a little bowl here.
My Nana used to have this type of tool. I remember it.
This is a great old tool.
Right.
One of my favorites. Can be used for thinning out sauces, ricing mashed potatoes, or in our case, doing the gnocchi. So we'll get enough in there. One large potato can easily do 2 guests. So
that's, boy, so value-centered. I like that.
So then we have the white potato in there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to have you, Judy, pass me a little flour.
You got it. Now, you had mentioned if you need to be gluten-free, there's a trick to this recipe?
Right. So we're using regular flour here, but you certainly could use rice flour.
Perfect.
Or any of the alternatives without gluten.
Perfect.
For 1 potato, it's about 2 cups.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and add,
chef measurements.
Kind of chef measurement there. And then to make it pink, we're using a little bit of beet juice, so thank you.
And where can you buy, see, you brought in the jarred beet juice,
That's
which is so much easier to get.
Great product.
Where can we find that?
This one is from Publix, and it's a Florida farm that makes this beet juice, so how great is that?
Local, I love it.
Local, we go ahead and reduce it by about 3/4 or so, and then you're gonna end up with about a tablespoon in the mix with your potato and your flour.
Okay, and that's going to give us that beautiful color. So we have about 15 seconds left.
Great, so then we'll pull that together and we get it on the board here, and then we're going to go ahead and start working that.
I'm going to move this out of the way so people can see. You got it. How long do you have to work the dough?
Not very long. I mean, it really, you just want it to come together so it's not sticky.
Gotcha. Now we're going to leave you with your pile of pink goodness. I can't wait. We'll be back in just a few minutes to saute some up and try a great bite. Okay, Christian, you rolled out the potato gnocchi dough. And what do we do next?
So now we rolled it out. So now we're going to go ahead and shape the little dumplings or the little gnocchis. And I like to do a little pinch, and just a little pinch like that, and we cut them real quick.
And the pinches kind of hold it together
kind of make
better,
a little pillow. And I also, to hold some of the sauce, you know, we'll take a fork and make some little indentations to also kind of grip some of the sauce.
This is easy and fun to do, to cook together in the kitchen.
And those are going to go in water just like any pasta. We're going to cook those.
For about how long?
Until they float. It depends. Our water's not quite boiling, but it's very hot, so it'll take a little longer, but you know, a couple minutes.
Okay.
But really what you're looking for is for them to float.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye on the floating.
We got those floating. We went ahead and did a couple off camera just so we meet our time restrictions.
That's right, that's right. Although I could have you cook all day. Now I notice you're using ghee. Let's talk just for a moment about the importance of cooking with ghee.
Right, I love ghee. I think it's a nice way to be able to cook at a high heat and add a little bit of that flavor. Starting to pop up more and more in kitchens, Western kitchens.
And it's clarified butter. And
right.
back in our day, I'm a lot older than you, back in my day,
that
you
was
know, we would
common,
have
yeah.
the big pots and have to keep cleaning off that
That's
foam.
right.
But it will hold a higher temperature, which is
right,
great.
it has a nice smoke point or burning point, so, and it adds a little bit of that richness to the dish. Like in
And lessens
butter.
fat.
Yep.
So what's
That's
not
right.
good about
Right.
lessened fat, pure butter?
Right, and we found out more and more about fat, as you know.
Right.
There's these healthy fats, and so this is a great fat to introduce. So then we're going to go ahead and just start to brown our little gnocchi.
And now, is it
Simple enough.
hard because it's that deep pink color to judge when it's brown?
Right, that's a good point. So you're right, you keep a little eye on them.
Okay.
You're going to get more texture than you'll get, you know,
Gotcha.
the real golden brown. You will get some
Gotcha.
oranging and a little bit of coloring, which we can see. I like
Yeah.
to kind of leave them alone a little bit and let
Okay.
them really get a nice sear, at least on one side, and then we can kind of do the chef thing and kind of start hashing them up in the pan.
Great.
We'll hit them with a little salt and a little bit of pepper. Thank you.
There you go, sir. And I'm seeing Parmesan and pine nuts.
Parmesan and pine nuts will finish. For this one, I just did a little bit of parsley, fresh parsley.
Oh, I
with
love it.
Just in the pan.
Great. Now, we have to get going, but when we come back, we'll have the parsley and the pine nuts ready to go, and we are celebrating a delicious Valentine's Day, and we'll remind you more about the St. Jude event that's coming up on the 23rd.
That's right.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks.
It's time to plate up, and I'm ready for this bright, delicious lunch.
Great.
Now, is that orange or kumquat
I
that
did.
you
I
added?
put a little orange juice in there. I just kind of
Okay.
threw the peel in, let
Nice.
some of the residual oil get in there. You know, this dish you could add little bits of bacon, spinach.
Ooh,
you know,
I love that
squeeze
idea
of lemon
with the
juice.
spinach.
Yep.
Yeah.
We brought a nice Pinot Noir. So I always think
Beautiful.
of bacon and Pinot Noir.
Now,
but-
while you're plating, and I have your Parmesan
Yep.
and your pine nuts right here, tell us a little bit about the Foodlosophy.
Foodlosophy, Friday the 23rd, so coming up in a couple weeks here, roughly. Great event. This is the 3rd annual, I believe. 5 of us, different chefs in town, you know, raising money and cooking for our community to
It's so
right,
exciting.
bring awareness to St. Jude's and raise some
It's
bucks.
so exciting. We really appreciate it, and all the people that are supporting this event. And I'll be out there. You can find more information about that on our website, along with this beautiful Valentine's recipe.
just
But
do a
you can
little-
make this any day for loving and simple. Let's put it right over there.
Perfect.
And I do get to taste one, you know. That's
Yeah.
the best part of the job. Oh, it's so perfect. Great
Thank you.
job. Thank you
Thanks.
so much, guys.